What's up guys? Today, as you can see, we have a really cool rifle. It's from DSA ARMS. This is their SA58 16-inch rifle, which is part of the range series. There's also a longer barrel one, I believe. As you can see, there's a mix of innovative new things, and also they kept somehow some old school part of the design. Of course, you know, it's a gun that's been designed around the late 40s, has seen a lot of action in a small scale conflict from you know, Africa, like Rhodesia, Congo, places like that, and Middle East with Israel forces, of course, the 6 Days War and the Yom Kippur. You know, Middle East, like I said, Asia with Australia, New Zealand, and Vietnam, jungle of South America, Nicaragua, and of course conflict all over that area. The Falkland with the UK, sorry, and also with Argentina, their counterpart. There's an interesting story behind it, you know. There's also funny fact about the Cuban FAL. They end up going in some South American country with a hole in the receiver in order to remove the crest of the country, and some Argentinian FAL end up going in Croatia for some mysterious way. But anyway, you know, that's how war goes. That being said, as you know, or maybe don't know, actually was part of the trial against for United States Army against the M14, and M14 won. I think it's more for a political reason, because for America having a gun made in some other country at the time was a little bit not really acceptable, since they were in charge of the NATO. You know, they want to give a good impression. As a matter of fact, the gun's actually initially chambered for another round, the 280-30 I believe is called, and they found this out to pretty much start making them mostly in 7.62 by 51 NATO, because that was again the cartridge picked up by the NATO, and some of the country have different rounds, but they end up rechamber them. What else? It's been also made into different patterns, the metric and the inches, with some different features. Sorry, wood furniture, different muzzle brake, length, bipod with different barrels, different stocks, different small features all over the place. You know, every country got to put their own input, and I would say it has a pretty important part of the Cold War history. Probably the only answer we had for a while against the AK-47, which was the main weapon on our enemy. As a matter of fact, was called this gun was called the right arm of the free war. That being said, I don't want to talk too much about this stuff. You can go online and and do some research. There's plenty of good books, actually really good books about this gun. That being said, I'm gonna go through and give you a quick overview of it, and then I'm gonna give you my final impressions. Okay, so first of all, we have the Belgian style flash hider combo over here. Really cool, I like it. Remind me somehow the old school one. And we have a, you know, an attachment for the sling, which can, you know, as you can see, swiveling, so it's good. It's a good thing. I don't know if I ever gonna use a swing, if I'm gonna end up keeping the rifle, which I'm hoping I will. Front side really cool, really clear, really crispy to engage. Over here we have the gas regulator sleeve. This allows you to adjust the gas on the gun. Of course, I forgot to mention, in front of the front side, you got a little lever over here. You can turn in this position. You pretty much remove and take out the piston with the spring and clean up everything, which is a good thing to do. Anyway, go on the back. We have a 16-inch barrel. Then we have old school handguard, fiber handguard. Reinforced, by the way, with very important thing, the cut for the bipod. Then going in the back, we have a cool upper. Let me put it like that. A cool upper with the scope mounts, integrated scope mounts. It's really it's a DSA ARMS Extreme Duty, they call it, because actually once it's installed, this thing is not going anywhere. Really impressive, but I have not gotten, you know, I haven't had the chance to use any scope on it. Let's see, maybe in the next weeks. Of course, the guns is clear before every safety freaks loses mine. Go ahead. On the back, we have the MB I don't know if you can see the MB mag release right here. Really easy to engage right here. It's one for each side, of course. Going in the back, we have the SAW pistol grip. Yeah, it's not bad. Considering the weight, you need something pretty beefy like this. Going the side, they got their own design rear sights. Real cool. I like it. With the, you can adjust the elevation and everything on it. Really cool. Kind of different from the old school one. More intuitive, I would say. Going the back, again, another sling attachment over here. Right here we got a folding, the old school, you know, a traditional more FAL parastock, sorry, which is folding. It's really easy to engage and disengage. I mean, you pretty much do, you know, as you can see, put it on the side, and if you know, it's pretty firm in place and going anywhere. What else? Yes, going on the other side. Whoop, going on the other side, as you can see, we have the safety right here. Really easy to engage, really smooth too, I would say. As I mentioned before, you got your mag release over here, MB, and also here, this is actually the bolt, the bolt catch, if you will, gonna call it. I don't remember the specific name, sorry. And allows you to bolt the catch rear on the rear, and if you want to disengage it, you just push this level and you're good to go. Also over here, you got the extended the metric cocking handle, sorry, the extended metric cocking handle on the side over here. It's make easy, it's a little better compared to the original one. There's no carry handle, of course, as you can see. The receiver, I was about to forget to mention it, it's in 4140, really beautiful receiver, machine receiver. I really like it. Let me think about it. Is anything else I forgot? Like I said, that's just a quick overview. Trigger is actually not bad. It's different, absolutely different. I'm spoiled because my AR got mostly custom triggers, and my AK got LG triggers, so once you use the trigger, it's a little bit different. The recoil, I shot a couple of magazines last week. It's not actually bad per se, actually rightly milled, if you will. And that's it. Like I said, I really like the mix of modern and vintage they put in this rifle. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep it. I believe the retail price around $2,000, which I think is well worth it because you got some cool features, and the receiver per se is really expensive to make these receivers, and they really use really good parts when they're building this, and they're really impressive rifle. That being said, that's it, guys. That was my quick overview. Let me have you if you have any question, if you want a similar FAL, a similar company FAL, let me know if you like it. And if you have any other question, let me know if you want to know anything else about it. And that's it. Let's have a little flyby as usual. Flyby. There you go. That was my quick impression, first review, first impression, whatever you want to call it, of the SA58 16-inch range series rifle from DSA ARMS. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, DSA, for the opportunity. God bless you, and God bless America.